Hey Scorpio, thanks for watching. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be your weekly reading. I'm recording it on November 3rd. So let's get to it and see what comes up. I want to wish you a happy birthday, by the way. Happy Scorpio season and happy birthday. On the 8th, we have the full moon in Taurus, your opposite sign. So we'll see what that has in store for us, but hopefully it brings prosperity and financial gains and increased stability. Okay? We're starting with the Tarot deck of oppositions. I find it very accurate, although, reversals are always an option with these cards, and the artwork can be a little extreme. But we'll see what comes up. One card wanted to come out already, and it's the Death card. And it's Death reversed, actually. And when I get that as a reader, there's a message here from someone who's passed away, okay? So that came out right away. Let's see what else we get here. We have the Three of Wands. Someone's watching. There's a message here about what's to come for you. I mean, obviously it's a tarot reading, it's a prediction, but it's like someone who has passed on sees like what you're planning for yourself or what's about to come in for you. And we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the King of Swords. So there's some kind of a decision that you're going to be making where you're not going to be doing something alone. Okay? This deck is a trip with the Nine of Pentacles because usually it's a solitary energy. But if you see in the upright for this deck, it's two people doing something together. And the reversed, it's someone doing something alone. But then the other guy's leaving here. The Chariot reversed. Interesting message, Scorpio. I feel like someone here is deciding. It's this back and forth almost about whether to do something with another person or do it alone. Now, it's like typically, in a traditional sense, this would come off as you not wanting to do it alone. But with the way this deck is like opposite, there's like some kind of double entendre here. And the Chariot reversed is about stopping or like looking back or going backwards, revisiting something. The Death reversed too, it's like this idea of revisiting something. I don't know if someone who passed away was a Cancer here, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Virgo actually with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. It could have been a Virgo. But you're like planning something for the future, or planning something here that's going to be, it's not here yet, but you're planning it. And you have some kind of an important decision to make here. It's like, well, do I do this alone? Do I do it with someone? If I do it with someone, am I going to regret it and like want to do it alone? It's like, do I do this with someone, but what if that person doesn't really want to do it? And then I get stuck doing it alone? And then how will I be able to go forward? So there's a lot of, it's like on the fence here. It's like, how should I do this? It's like, you know what you want to do with Three of Wands. It's like, you specifically know what you want to do, but there's this indecisiveness here about, should I do it by myself? Should I do it with someone? It's better to do it with someone who really wants to do it. It's better to do it alone than do it with someone who doesn't want to even do it with me. Because then it's not gonna work. The Chariot reverse, it's not gonna like go somewhere. There could also be an idea here with the Chariot reverse, like not driving, or like the car not working, or like not traveling somewhere. I do think with the Death reverse, the Chariot reverse, I'm getting a message of like someone who's left the body and they're trying to tell you something here. So we'll clarify, but I've never had that like that kind of grouping of cards come up like that. So it's a new message for me. So we'll have to just clarify, okay? So just bear with me on that, Scorpio. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups here. Someone's telling you that they love you. And that's that person who's passed on here. They love you, okay? The World to the Fool. Something might be coming in for you, Scorpio, about new love. After one love has ended, a new one is here. World to the Fool. Ace of Cups to Two of Cups. Three of Wands. You might not see it now, but there could be someone coming in for you that you're going to like very much. The Magician under the High Priestess. Very strong Virgo with the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician. But, okay, I'm hearing, oh, don't you think this is nice? Don't you think we should do this together? And then, I don't know, it's like not the reaction you wanted to hear or something, and you're like, well, fine, I'll just do it myself. But it might be a decision of putting a halt to working on something with someone. It's like, well, I should have just worked on this myself in the first place. Because the Nine of Pentacles is a card, it's like that card's throwing me for such a loop, because in every single deck, it's just this one woman, like, she's got this beautiful garden, and like, she's got her plants, she's got her 9 pentacles, she's got the bird, like, she's got the falcon, and like, she's dressed all crazy extravagant, and like she's like her own like ruler of her environment there, and everything's so beautiful, and it's like she did it all herself. And then with this 9 of Pentacles, it's like it keeps going, like it's tripping me out with this idea of, well, is someone doing something by themselves or with someone? It's like, well, maybe they tried to like do it with someone even though like they should have just done it by themselves from the start, and then they try to do it with someone and the person doesn't even want to do it with them, so they wind up leaving, so then they get stuck doing it by themselves anyway. So there might have been a conscious decision to end an agreement with another person to work on something together. And it's like, well, I'm stuck doing it by myself now. I should have just done it by myself from the start anyway. So Magician. So it's like, you brush all that off, right? And you're like, bada bing, bada boom. It's like Magician to High Priestess. Like, let's get this done, okay? Like, this should have already been done. Like, maybe like feeling like you wasted your time trying to do something with another person or relying on another person to get something done here. And you're like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to rely on myself to do this now. The Death to the Temperance. So we have that Phoenix rising from the ashes. We have Archangel Michael in the clouds. Something's really transformed in your ability to take on things by yourself. It could just be that. Like, you've gained so much confidence. You're in this Magician energy. You're like, well, after frustration with trying to get something done with another person, it's like, and it didn't go anywhere, it stopped with the Chariot reverse. It's like, well, this time around, I'm going to do it how I want to do it and just get it done. And it's such a big transformation for you. So we have 8 of Swords here to the 9 of Swords. And that's under the Chariot reverse, so there's like self-limiting thoughts here that you're putting a stop to, okay? Very fresh. You're like, it's like so fresh right now. Knight of Pentacles, so now you make that progress. Okay, very good. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer if you do something by yourself, but at least you're moving in the right direction, because that other situation with the 9 of Pentacles that totally like messed with my head for a second, like the Chariot just is reversed. It's like it wasn't going anywhere at all. So at least you're going somewhere. It might take a little bit longer. You got the Death card 3 times, so all 3 options for it to come out, it came out here. Now I want you to, the number 142 might be important, or you could look up the angel number 142, okay? But there's something about that here. You've undergone so much change here. I mean, you are Scorpio, you are change, you are transformation, you are death and rebirth. See, 142, that would be 7. And then we also have 13 here with the Death card, which is 4. So, you might also want to look up the angel number 1374, okay? So fresh. Feeling so fresh. Rejuvenated. The 6 of Wands. You do a great job. I mean, after that crazy 9 of Pentacles mess, it's like the Magician, the 6 of Wands. It's like, I'll just do it myself. And you're successful with it. 6 of Wands. There's a lot of confidence and self-reliance here, okay? Because the 9 of Pentacles is a card about like self-reliance and independence. And you've changed so much in your self-reliance. Like, you've gained so much confidence in your ability to do things on your own. The Chariot upright. There we go. We got that forward movement. You're going somewhere now. You were stuck in a rut. In this past situation, it was like keeping you stuck, and now you're moving, you're making progress. The Knight of Swords, 2 very fast-moving energies. So by the end of this week, things are going to be moving so fast for you, Scorpio. It's like, I feel like there's some kind of catalytic event that's happening, and it really shows you how much you're capable of doing on your own. And once you realize this, you just go pedal to the metal. Like, you really, something just takes off here. You feel so much progress. You feel so much movement. Death reversed. Okay, we have the Magician reversed. So, again, it's like something has changed here where you felt like you weren't able to do something on your own. You weren't able to fix something. You weren't able to create something. You weren't able to manifest something. It's a total transformation. It's complete transformation. Knight of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles reversed. It's like there was some kind of an influence here where this other person who you tried to partner up with someone here to get something done, they weren't reliable. The Knight of Pentacles reversed is someone who's not reliable, they're lazy, they don't know what they're doing. The Knight of Wands is like very like they're quick to agree to something, quick to do something, but quick to ditch it and leave, quick to just get out of there. It's not consistent. Like, there was no consistency with this person. It was an influence of like it was a lazy energy, an unqualified. Someone who may have like done a lot of puffing. Like, puffing is when you talk something up more so than what it really has to offer. Someone could have like talked themselves up, but you're just like, no, like this, I'm canceling this agreement. Like, I'm going to do this myself. I should have just done this myself from the beginning. That's it. So you get out of that situation and you enter this period of really, really getting things done on your own. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, World Fool, because there could be someone coming in who you're going to start to get feelings for. Page of Cups, Scorpio. Scorpio. Love is in the air, Scorpio. Uh-oh. The 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Talking about your expectations, talking about, who you are, like what you have to offer, like what makes you you, and then all this communication going back and forth. Very exciting energy. 9 of coins, 10 of coins, which is interesting because 10 of coins is ultimate stability. There is reliability here. 6 of coins, 7 of coins. This looks great. This looks great. Now, it does seem like love to me, but if it's not that, it's someone who you feel very connected to, who they provide that stability, they provide that encouragement. There is an even input together. I do feel like it's with love though, but let's clarify this Magician here. Oh, okay. 4 of Cups to 5 of Cups. Chariot again, okay. And then the Queen of Cups to King of Cups. So basically, after calling it off with this other, the puffer, the unqualified person, the one who was just kind of like holding things back, they dropped the ball. So you call that off, and then it's like, well, I need to move forward with someone who really wants to be with me, or who really wants to like do this together, and that could connect in here. So it could be someone who. Not only do you feel like emotionally excited about, like there's potential for an emotional connection, but it also could be someone who you could see yourself doing things together and them being a valuable like counterpart to you. So it could be the potential here for a very wholesome, like well-rounded experience. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. It's a new emotional beginning for you, Scorpio. It really is. There's balance in this connection. You have the 6 of coins showed up. You have the Temperance, 10 of coins. Like, it's very balanced, it's very balanced. And it's emotionally fulfilling. There's good communication. There's a sense of stability. There's a good mix of doing, like, people being independent, but then, like, coming home to, like, coming back at the end of the day to feeling like you're home together, or like that sense of like feeling like that's where you should be together. So it almost seemed like a project though, the way the 9 of Pentacles was coming up. So anything about that? It's the 4 of Cups. Six of Wands, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords, King of Wands. There could be a Leo involved. The 4 of Wands. Let me just pull a few more cards because I still have some questions here. 6 of Swords. You're moving, you're going forward, you're making progress. The main thing here is progress. There are 10 of Cups. Honestly, it looks like a really like strong emotional connection here. You're going to be very happy with this. You're going to be happy with the attention that you're getting for something that you're creating here. You're taking something on yourself, and ironically, when you fully come into this power of not feeling like you need someone else to do this with, and you finally like go through this transformation of like self-reliance, it's ironic, but that's when love comes, like real love comes in here, like emotional connection comes in. The Eight of Swords. So we have this Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, like, I don't know if, like, with the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups, like, something you once wanted, because the 9-9 is connecting with that. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have strong, all the water signs are coming up very strong here. Obviously, you've come death came up 3 times, so you're here 3 times already. We have Page of Cup, Ace of Cup, Nine of Cup. That's all Pisces. We have Chariot multiple times. We have a lot of Cancer here too. So it's a lot of water energy. Lots of Cups cards. It's like the thing you once wanted, you don't want it anymore. You're like, I'm so uninterested in that. And mainly because it like put you in your head with the Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. You're like, I thought that was going to work out with that person. I thought we were going to do something together. I thought that they were going to help me. I thought that they were going to be a good partner, but it just wound up being a big headache. So you're in this King of Wands energy. You're determined. It's like you start to move into this very determined, self-reliant energy, but that also draws in this new emotional connection that has a lot of potential here. I feel like it's good karma. You have the Justice. I feel like it's good karma. The King of Cups, that's emotional availability. That's someone emotionally mature. The Sun, that's very happy. So ironically enough, Scorpio, it looks like you go through a transformation that really like lets you see how much you can rely on yourself and how much you're capable of. After being in this old energy of feeling like you need someone to do something with you. And you start to realize, like, well, maybe I didn't need someone at all. Maybe I could have just done it myself. And that ironically brings in this really amazing love potential. So it's like karma. It's like, well, it's like if you were in a situation where someone said that they were going to help you with something and they all they did was hold you back. It's like, you wind up just learning how to do it on your own, and then ironically someone comes in that like checks all the boxes. And like they might even, after you've learned to do things on your own, they might even enjoy helping you with it. So I feel like there's good karma here. You have repeating numbers. I mean, it is your season, Scorpio. If there was ever a time for your good karma, I would hope it would be now, you know. But it looks really good. You have children. Why children? Tight pants. I'm getting that, like... children tight pants. I'm getting someone where the pants are so tight they're uncomfortable. So I'm like, there's something about a child being uncomfortable. You have seek advice. And use Vaseline. So... my TS would always use Vaseline, and it's a good skin protectant. If you have a problem on your skin, you could try using some. It's cheap, and you know, it's worked for me before. You know, if you have the irritation on your skin or whatever, it protects it. So it's worth a shot. But that's what I have, Scorpio. A very nice reading, a major transformation, and it just sets you up for, it's like you don't even need someone anymore. You're so like good at doing something on your own, and ironically enough, that's when someone comes in. So it's great. It's good to not be codependent too. You know what I mean? It's like, it could be overcoming this idea of like codependency, and you overcome it, but then like someone comes in and it's like a very healthy like potential for a match. So it's exciting. So I'm on TikTok now. You can check me out, sergio.santísimo.tarot. If you enjoyed the reading, please thumbs up and subscribe. Share my channel. And feel free to comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how it resonated. And I will talk to you soon. Take care.